Have you been told that confidence in yourself comes from thinking positive or repeating phrases in front of the mirror? That sounds good, but it doesn't work. Today I'm going to tell you what nobody tells you about true confidence in yourself. It is not born from your thoughts. It is born of your actions. And stay until the end, because there I am going to give you the simplest and more powerful technique to build real confidence. The myth of trust. They have sold us the idea that trust is something magical, that some are born with her and others not. The truth is that trust is not a fixed feature. It is a skill that is trained. Trust is not inherited, it is built. And here's the key. It is not built with thoughts, but with actions that reinforce your identity. I will tell you what are the root of insecurity. Do you know where insecurity comes from? Of not fulfilling what we promise ourselves. You say you're going to get up early, and you don't. You promise to study or train, and you postpone it. You say, tomorrow I start, but that morning never comes. Every time you break a promise with you, your trust breaks a little more. The lack of trust is not a lack of talent. It is lack of credibility with yourself. What is true trust? True trust is born from fulfilling small personal promises. You do not need to be perfect or achieve huge things at the beginning. You just need evidence that you can trust yourself. For example, if you decide to read one daily page and meet it, your mind records, I fulfill what I tell me. If you decide to do 5 flexions and do them, your identity changes. I am someone who meets. Trust is not thought, it is demonstrated. I'll tell you some stories and examples. An entrepreneur who began by dedicating only 30 minutes a day to his parallel project. A student who promised to study 10 minutes a day instead of 3 impossible hours. An athlete who started training with 15-minute routines, but did not fail a single day. None started confident. Trust came later, as a result of constantly fulfilling small promises. How to start building trust? Make a list of 3 little promises with yourself for this week. Really little. Drink a glass of water when waking up. Walking 5 minutes. Write a phrase in your diary. The important thing is not big, is that you meet. Because every promise fulfilled is another brick in the construction of your trust. And now the simplest and most powerful technique to increase your trust is this. Start with the smallest possible action and never break the chain. If you promise 1 page, meet the page. If you promise 1 flexion, do the flexion. No matter how minimum it is, what matters is that your mind learns that you can trust you. That chain of small meetings is what makes you invincible. And remember, trust does not come from beautiful phrases. It comes from fulfilling what you tell yourself. Start small, always meet, and your trust will grow alone. Now tell me, what is the first small promise that you are going to comply with today? Write it in the comments. If this video inspired you, give it a like, share it, and subscribe for more motivation and personal development. Because trust is not expected. It is built.